What's up, everybody? You know who this is? Jokz Lokz again. It's gonna be my second video for the day. This video is gonna be why Jokz Lokz is over the age of 30 with no kids. Now you probably wondering, like, damn, you not a bad looking motherfucker. Why you don't have no kids? Why you don't have no baby mama? Shit. Yeah, that's a good question. You would look at somebody like me, as much as I be talking about these girls in this rotation and all these girls in my circle, you would think, man, this motherfucker probably got like 5 kids out this motherfucker. Probably got kids all over the world. You know what? I don't. That's the crazy part. I'm over the age of 30. I don't have no kids. Because to be honest, Joe, back in the day, it wasn't on my mind. I wasn't thinking about no kids. The only thing I was thinking about was just partying, getting fucked up, just living a life as a youngster, man. I didn't want to be in that, I didn't want all that responsibility, having to raise a child. Man, I wasn't even in my right damn mind to fucking raise a child. Shit. All I want to do is get turned up, partied up and shit, holler at some bitches. I just wanted to go clubbing. My mind was not back then to settle down and raise no child. I wasn't even prepared for this shit, especially back then. Hell nah. Financially, And then plus where I lived at, in a little small fucking town. I was in the East Coast. I used to live in Virginia. But right now, I got the fuck out of that place. That probably could have contributed, like, to why I don't have no children, based on probably because I was living out there, and I didn't have much going for me over there, and I knew if I would have stayed there any longer, I probably wouldn't even be making this YouTube fucking videos, because I did not have the inspiration to try to even become a YouTuber in any kind of way. What made me become a YouTuber is when I moved to the West Coast, because you know how the West Coast it's just more out there, especially for a motherfucker like me. I used to stay in San Diego back then, and you know what I'm saying, and the weather is so like lovely and shit, and so that's what made me move. Got away from that bullshit town in Virginia, and just came out to the West. I've been out here for the last 6 years. You never know. Maybe you might have seen me in San Diego. I don't know. Possibility, because I used to go everywhere. I was in San Diego. I go to like El Cajon, Santee, National City. If you in San Diego, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Oceanside, Encinitas. Sometimes I was out there. Once in a while, I used to stay in downtown. That used to be my zone. And yeah, if I would have been born and raised in San Diego, and you went to school out there, yeah, if I got with a girl like out here out in the West Coast, I'm pretty fucking sure that I probably would have had a child. But you know what? I'm glad I didn't, because, like I said, I wasn't financially prepared for this shit. And then what would have had me caught up is that child support and shit. Because, I didn't have the money to take care of no kid. I was young and dumb doing stupid ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Getting arrested, being in drunk in public. This dumb ass shit that just lets you know that I wasn't prepared. I would have had to live in a town middle of nowhere to where it didn't get me distracted. Because being out on the West Coast is a big distraction. It's like, yeah, I know people out here have kids that are raised out here and they born and raised in the California shit. But me, it just wasn't my thing, man. I just wanted to get I was a wild dude. Like, I just wanted to get wasted and just fuck with chicks. I didn't want the responsibility of taking care of a child and I wasn't even financially prepared to even do it. I wasn't making the money. I was making minimum fucking wage bullshit. And I was living in Virginia making under $8 an hour. You can't survive on that, take care of no kid. Hell no. I wasn't even prepared. Didn't want the responsibility. Because if I had that child, that would take away a lot of my freedom. Especially when I was young. I wanted to live a young age. I was not ready to be settled down at no 21 and be no daddy and none of that bullshit. I was wanting to get turned up. And to this day, I'm in my 30s. Y'all might have thought I was in my 20s. Just based on the way my skin looks. You probably like, damn, you 30 something? I like shit. I thought Jokz Lokz was probably like 24, 25, 26. It's just the way his energy is, because for a motherfucker that's like 34, 35, 36, don't have the energy like me. Most people that I went to school with, they're married and have children. Damn near every homeboy I have is already settled down. See, and a lot of them live in Virginia. Because I think being in Virginia, that's what it'll do to a motherfucker. It'll keep you trapped to where your fun is going to be over with at a certain age, because that's just the way that state is. It's not one of those states where it's like it keeps you going. It didn't keep me going. That's why I got the fuck out of that motherfucker. It kept me going being in the West Coast. Because if I would have been in the West Coast like 10 years ago, man, I'll tell you right now, I probably wouldn't even thought about having no fucking kid. It came to my mind to a certain extent. Now, if it do occur, watch, I guarantee you, I'll probably be like 40 something when it happens. Be all late and shit. You gonna be an old ass poppy. I mean, if it happened, fuck it. But goddamn, then by the time that kid be like 20 years old, I'd be like fucking 60 all old and shit. I'm a fucking dad at 40 or some bullshit. Then my kid be 20 something, I be 60 something. Shouldn't I be a grandpa at 60, not no fucking dad? Like, I wasted a lot of time on that. So I feel like if it do occur, it's just gonna have to be a baby mama. Ain't gonna be no marriage shit. Ain't getting no married no fucking 40. Ain't doing that goofy ass shit. Nah, if I would have done it, I would have took care of it when I was young. Like most people do when they get like in their 20s. I don't know, like 18 to like 26. They decide to like have a child and shit. But and you got a lot of motherfuckers that just get married and it's like, oh, since I got a kid, I gotta marry this bitch. No, the fuck you don't. That's that old fashioned shit. Once you get knocked up, a girl back in like the 1950s, it was like best to raise the child with the woman you had a kid with. Shit, it ain't happening in this generation. Motherfuckers be popping baby left or right. Motherfucker will bounce out before he even have a chance to even get caught up. Because he didn't want to take care of his responsibility like a little bitch. Why the fuck did you even knock that girl up if you didn't want to take the responsibility? At least if I would have did it, worst scenario, and if I was making $8, $9 an hour back then, I still would have took care of the child. I would just have to sacrifice a lot of shit. Just have to lose all that partying. That shit probably would have been done with. That's what I'm saying. That's why I wasn't prepared to do it, because if I would have got a girl knocked up at like 21, then my freedom would have been done. Who wants to have a baby that early? I mean, I'm not against nobody. Yes, sometimes it happens accidental. You wasn't prepared. You probably was drunk as fuck. Probably was high as shit. You wasn't in your right mind thinking. And the dude you with, he's like, yeah, I'll fuck you, but I'll make sure I pull out. That's the oldest game in the world. You talking about you pulling out. You realize, motherfucker, that pre-cum can still get into her uterus and get her pregnant, you dumb fuck. But you thinking about, if I pull out, man, if I don't skeet in her, she ain't gonna get pregnant. Man, all it takes is that little drop of that little baby sperm, go up in that motherfucking coochie, all in the uterus, all in the ovaries, and bam! Got you a baby popping up, motherfucker. You didn't think about that. You thought if you skeet like a porn star, that was gonna get her knocked up. All it takes is that that one little drop of sperm, and it has a baby. That simple. Wake up, people, and to all you young people that's looking at my video, I'm talking about y'all, because y'all think that pull-out game is gonna work. No, it don't. You might get lucky, it might work the first time, but that second, third time you do that bullshit, you might fuck around and have an unwanted pregnancy, and then you're gonna be caught up, because if you told her your first and last name, all she gotta do is take that shit to court, and you fucked. You're gonna be dealing with that for the next 18 years because you made a dumbass decision on trying to have a baby, just trying to get your nut off, all you gotta do is just get them condoms that feel like, this all you gotta do is get them Magnum condoms, or the ones that are like ecstasy where it feel like nothing's there. You'd be better off doing that than sitting there sticking in bareback and rawing that chick down. And look what you did. You got a baby. And if you don't pay that child support, and she know your first name, and you was crazy enough to tell her your full name, all she got to do is go to that court, put your name out there. You fuck around, don't pay that child support. You know what your monkey ass is going to happen? You're going to be locked the fuck up. And then when you get your tax return, they can take all that shit too. Or in some cases, she can send your ass to court, and that if you get paid daily, they can take probably half your money each day you work. You gotta be careful with these broads, man. They will set you up if you're not prepared. That's why you can't just be out here just fucking any girl. Just letting y'all know. But I'm glad I never got myself caught up. But like, there was one girl I was fucking with in Mexico, and I fucking around was drunk as hell. Yeah. I hit it raw like a fool. She claimed that she was pregnant, but it could be some bullshit. She could just be putting me in a trap to give her more money, because that's how they kind of do in Mexico. Because, you know, I'll go across the border, come to the States on the weekends and shit. You know, I do my little thing. I was fucking this little broad that stay in Mexico. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like, she's like, yeah, the baby's yours, the baby's yours. And I'm like, I don't even know if you really got a fucking baby or you playing with motherfucking games, because you ain't giving me no evidence that the baby mine. If you so-called claim you're pregnant, where the paperwork at? I ain't see no paperwork. I ain't see shit. But she gonna sit there and try to claim a baby on me. I said, nah. I ain't falling for that bullshit. I almost fell for it because she was claiming, you the only one I slept with. Bullshit. Cause why the fuck every time you used to come to my house, my room, why I always see you talking to other dude on your phone? I ain't the only dude you fucking. If a chick sits there and tells you, oh, you the only dude I fuck, I don't believe that shit, because women got it so much easier than men. Women can get dick like left or right. We the ones that got to put in more work. And she gonna sit there and try to pull that bullshit on me. That's probably how them foreign girls will do. Because if they know you American, you got all that money, they'll trap your ass up. Gotta be careful out here, dudes. All I gotta say is, man, if you ain't prepared for no baby, don't hit that shit bareback. Don't do what I did. But luckily, I didn't do that shit at like 18, 19 years old to where I ended up with a kid and I wasn't prepared for. So I'm just letting y'all know, man. Watch your fucking back. Watch what you do. Be careful on how you drink. And just be more cautious, man. Because a lot of people, they already got a kid that they're dealing with that they really probably didn't even want from the beginning because they just wasn't prepared. Or, you know, they just got too horny and just wanted to hit because they didn't like the way a condom feels. I mean, I understand that, but if you ain't prepared for the consequences, don't fucking stick it in raw, dumbass. Okay? And that's pretty much the reason why I didn't want no kids, because kids be driving me fucking crazy, yo. They get on your damn nerves. I mean, some of them are cool, but there's some bad little motherfuckers too, man. Bad as hell. Yeah. But yeah, I didn't want no damn kid, man. I was just trying to have fun and shit, man. I was just trying to live life. Try to have that rotation. Can't have no rotation with a bunch of kids, man. You already got a rotation. Your family's your rotation. I'd rather have a rotation with a bunch of bitches, not a rotation with 5 kids in the house at the same time. That would have me gray as a motherfucker. You would see me, Jokz Lokz, I'd be in my 30s. I might look like I'm fucking 50 if I had 5 kids in the house right now, because they would all get on my damn nerves. I'd have to whoop their ass if I had a bunch of kids in that motherfucker. But, hey, if y'all got that many kids in your house, hey, much condolence. Hey, to y'all, you a trooper to be able to handle 5 kids at one time. Because if I had to do that bullshit, whoo, I'd be one mad, mean motherfucker. But yeah, man, I just wanted to just explain to everybody that, yeah, man, I just wasn't for me. If it happens, fuck it. It happens. If it gotta happen after 40, fuck it. I'll deal with it if it happens, but at the moment, I really don't want that shit. But just to let y'all know, man, y'all take care. Like, click, subscribe to this shit. I'm out. Late.